What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Cleveland Browns franchise here on Madden 26, and we are getting so close to the end of the series. Madden 27 comes out within the month, or I guess it's by the time this uploads, it's early July. So I guess it takes a full month and then a little bit. So you know what? It's basically about a month and a couple of weeks until Madden 27 releases. So we've got that amount of time to wrap this up, and I think we'll be pretty good because we've got today's episode, which is week 13 and 14, the next episode 15, 16, the episode after that 17, 18. That's the regular season done, and then the playoff run, which hopefully is divisional round, NFC or AFC Championship, Super Bowl. So there's like 6 episodes left, and then we're gonna do like a couple years sim just to see how the careers of some of our guys would go on in the future, like Julian Enriquez and guys like that. So there's at least 6 or 7 episodes left in this series, and that should be enough time to get to August for when we are ready for 27, where I still have yet to decide what the team I'm going to be using in Madden 27 is going to be. I've gotten some good suggestion from you guys. I appreciate all of you suggesting teams and different ideas for the franchise. And I've got a list of a couple of teams, probably 4 or 5 teams that I'm going through, trying to decide who I'm going to be. It's probably going to be in the NFC. Like I said, I like to flip-flop between the conferences every other year or every year so that we get some fresh stuff. We don't want to just see the same teams every single year. If we just be the AFC every year, then we just see the same teams all the time because the schedule it works that way. So we want to flip-flop. We want to go between the conferences. So last year we were in Tampa Bay in the NFC. This year we're in Cleveland. Next year we're going to be back in the NFC most likely. And I've got a few teams on my list of potential candidates for who I think the team's going to be. I'm not fully 100% on any of them. I'm about 70% on all of them. I could go either way on all of them, pretty much. So I haven't fully decided yet, but we will get there, hopefully, by the end of this cycle and ready for Madden 27. But today's episode, we've got the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. If you go to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, join the Juice Club. Let's get into it.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
That Raider game in the second game of the doubleheader in week 14 is particularly interesting to me because they've got that young quarterback, Roger D'Imperio. So I'm very curious to see how he plays. We've played a couple of young quarterbacks in this season and in the past couple of seasons so far, and not any of them really have had any like good games. Isaiah Torrance in Seattle. I think it's Isaiah. Is it Isaac Torrance or Isaiah Torrance? Something in Seattle. He was in the same draft class as Julian Enriquez. He was not very good when he played them. Obviously, the quarterback for the Steelers, Steven Rogers, not doing very well when we play against them. They're doing well outside of when they play us, but when they play us, as every team has, they haven't looked good. So that Raider game is very important, very interesting, I guess you could say. But we've got the Packers up first. We are at home. And this week is interesting because it's week 13. We've got scouting players. Now, obviously, this one doesn't matter as much as in previous years because this is the final full year. So it's not like these guys are going to make that much of an impact. Well, they might. I guess they might make an impact in the sim, but they're not going to make an impact every single episode when we get our hands on them. So we don't have to be as intricate in deciding who we're going to take. We can kind of just go by, I don't know, best player. Looks like this is a D-tackle heavy class. There are a lot of defensive tackles at the top, in the top 10. Very interesting. There's a couple quarterbacks at the top, not at the very, very top, but a couple quarterbacks at the top. I wouldn't be opposed to taking an edge rusher. Demetrius Teague is at the top of the list. I wouldn't be opposed to taking one. I also wouldn't be opposed to taking another defensive tackle, so I think I might just scout a couple other defensive tackles. We do have a bunch of draft picks, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, we have 4 first-round picks. Now, all of them are not that great. Unfortunately, all the picks are from teams that are having pretty good seasons, unless the Colts completely fall off, which I guess is possible. There's still a couple of games left to go in the season. They could have a really bad end of the year and maybe finish with 5 wins. Maybe they lose the rest of their games. I doubt that, but We could hope. We could absolutely hope. But let's get into the weekly strategy, as we always do. We got to make sure that this is correct. So I usually go with, I probably want that one. I definitely want the offensive line one. I don't know if I need the throw power one. It always puts that one in for some reason. I don't think I need that one either. I probably want that. I don't know if I want that or not. I definitely want the hit stick one. And I definitely want the block shed disengage for sure. And then we obviously want the 10% increase to training. So I don't think I need this one then. Because we also want the 5% boost to dev trade upgrades in the training camp. So those are the ones we are going to be running. It's pretty much the same ones we run every single week. But we just have to keep adding them in every single time. So I'm going to go through, do the training camps, or do the practices. If anything happens, as always, I'll bring you back in. If not, I will see you in the game against the Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. On the other side is the head coach of the Browns. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
We are in Cleveland in front of the dog pound to take on the Green Bay Packers. Week 13, NFL action, Green Bay and Cleveland. One of us is undefeated, and it's not Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. But he's having, actually, you know what? That's not as good of a season as I thought it was going to be. When I first looked at it initially, I was like, that's not that bad of a year. But then I kept looking at it, and the more I looked at it, it got worse and worse. It was not that good of a year. 21 touchdowns to 8 interceptions is not as good of a ratio as you would want, especially for a quarterback of the overall rating of Jordan Love. And why is Josh Jacobs kind of looking swaggy right now? Oh, that's because it's not Josh Jacobs. I was wondering why Josh Jacobs is looking a little swaggy. It's because it's not Josh Jacobs. It's some random dude. It's Townsend. It's probably somebody they drafted. But he was wearing the number 8, and I thought that was Josh Jacobs. Oh. And he also had the X Factor underneath him. I was wondering why when Josh Jacobs put on the arm sleeve, the shooter sleeve, Jordan Love with the fake, and then that's going to be picked off. It is! Jahad Campbell with the pick! Jordan Love, what are you doing? Oh my God. Jahad Campbell, right place, right time, big fella. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, he played that better than the receiver did. Oh, it's Marcus Golden. Is it, wait, what's his name? Is it Marcus Golden? Markel Golden? I don't remember what his name is. What is his name? Hold on, let me pause it. I need to know his name. What is his name? Is it Marcus? I feel like it's Marcus, but I could be wrong. That's also not that great of a ratio. 25 to 8. I wish that was a little bit better. I've thrown way too many picks this year. What is his name though? Why am I blanking on his name? For some reason, Marcus doesn't sound right. What is his name? It's Matthew. That's why it didn't sound right, because it wasn't right, Juice. Come on. I knew that didn't sound right, but it was the only name I could think of. Matthew Golden. I apologize. I didn't mean to get his name wrong. But we're going to run behind our guy, our king, our GOAT, Ashton Genty. He is just a few yards away from the all. Oh, he got it right there. He got it. He did it. Ashton Genty. He is, with that run, that wasn't even that most impressive run ever. But he did it right there. Ashton Genty has now set the single season rushing yard record. He has passed Eric Dickerson. So that is a goal completed. We've now done the touchdown record with Julian Enriquez, the passing touchdown record. We've done both the rushing touchdown and rushing yards now with Ashton Genty. The only other record that we have any shot of breaking is Travis Hunter. Well, Randy Moss and the passing touchdown record, which Travis Hunter has a shot at. It's a very long shot, but he does have a shot. So we're going to keep trying to get him as many touchdowns as possible. to make sure that he can get this record. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I'm going to try my best. We're going to force feed him as many touchdown passes as physically possible. That was just never the right play to call. I can't believe that Genti broke it on the first run. I knew he was very close. I didn't know I was going to get on the first play. I would have built that up a little bit more for the story if I knew he was going to get on the first play. I remembered saying at the end of last episode that he was like, he had to have been like 15 yards away, or not even that. But I just couldn't remember exactly what number it was. I should have looked at it before we started the video, or started the episode. But I didn't look at it, and so I didn't build it up as much as I should have. But he did it. He is the new leader in the clubhouse. Congratulations to him. But now we got to make sure that Travis Hunter has a shot at Randy Moss's record. And it might be one more right here, and it is! Hunter grabs another one. Good throw from Enriquez. That'll be one more on the board. Put it on the board, yeah! And we will lead 7-0. Look at the boys. The boys are cooking. This is what we do every week. We come out here and we just dismantle the opponent because nobody is on our level. You can't be. You simply can't be on our level with the amount of talent that we possess on this roster. Even our backups are probably better than half the starters around the league. And Jordan Love throwing that pick is brutal. Throwing that pick, was that the second play of the game, third play of the game, something like that? Throwing that pick was brutal, right to Jahad Campbell. I mean, that guy was really never open. Matthew Golden was never open. Campbell was covering him the entire time, and Jordan Love still threw it. I don't know if he just thought, he's not going to catch it. He's a linebacker. He's not going to catch it. I don't know what he thought. Ooh, that almost was a sack. That would have been nice. Another record that we want to try to get, but we know we're not going to, is Christian Harris. We want to get him the sack record, but it's not going to happen. He's at like 11, I think. He would need to have an unreal second half of the year. And Myles Garrett's having a great year anyway on the Miami Dolphins, so it's not going to happen. But at least we can get him like competitive. We can get him right up in there in the conversation. He could be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. That'd be pretty sick. I think Myles is going to take it, though. Look at Michael Jr. You see Michael? Oh, I hate when I do that. I hate when I run right past the guy because it didn't lock on the animation like I wanted it to. That always sucks. It always sucks. I thought we were going to force a punt there. That would have been nice. Love. He finds his man, but thankfully we bring him down. Good job. And that'll be the end of the quarter. I didn't realize we were so close to the end. That is the end of the first quarter here in Cleveland. We lead 7-0, but the Pack, they are fighting, trying to make it a tied game at 7. They're going to go quickly, and he overthrows his intended man. That would have been a nice throw. If that was a little bit lower, he probably has 4 or 5 extra yards on the catch. I don't think he would have got a touchdown off of it, but he would have been close. That's going to be a first down, isn't it? Yep, that's a first down, unfortunately. That sucks. That one does suck, doesn't it? But good news is they can't get any more first downs. They've got 2 X-Factor running backs. Man, they are loaded with running backs. Carlos Crisp will get the sack on Jordan Love. All right, Carlos, I see you out here. He destroyed that right tackle. And then Jordan had no time to even react to it. He was on the ground too quick. See if he can do it again. Crisp. No, he couldn't get off as quickly as he did last time. That'll be a nice push out by Widmer. I'm telling you, Widmer is always around the play. It feels like every play I talk about how Widmer is around the ball because he just is. That's what he does. He's always around the football. A 3rd and goal. Would they go for it here? I mean, we're going to find out because we held him back. 4th and goal from the 3. Are they going to go for this? You got to. I was going to say, you got to go for it. You're at the 3-yard line, already down by 7. You can't afford to not go for this. The field goal does nothing for you. It's going to be a screen pass, which I was not prepared for. And the screen pass was not the right idea. Cole Bishop was ready for it. He did not get fooled. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, God, Bishop, don't get a fine. I think he just smacked the referee. I don't know why they thought a screen pass would work from the 3. There's not enough space to run a screen pass. I mean, even though I wasn't prepared for it, it still wasn't going to work. Bad call from Matt LaFleur, who is still here, by the way. We are like, what, 5, 6 seasons deep? I think 5 seasons deep. And Matt LaFleur still the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. I don't think they have a Super Bowl in this series. Do they have a Super Bowl? Did they win one early on? They might have won one. I don't know. I've done so many rebuilds in this cycle. I can't remember. I can't tell which from the different franchises and different rebuilds I've done who's won Super Bowls or not. It's hard to remember. Handoff. There's Devon Achane, and he will grab himself a couple yards. You holding up the X like it's professional wrestling? Is he injured? Is this a shoot injury? I don't like it. 4th and inches. I didn't realize that was 3rd down. Whoops. I guess I'll have to take this one seriously then. And also, I thought that Genty would just get the 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning. Man, I thought I was going to be able to snap that. Okay. 2-minute warning in the half. Up 7-0. I'm not punting this football away. You can forget about it. Forget about it. I'm thinking that we go with just a simple mesh rail. Just a simple play. Gets the ball out of the hands of the quarterback as quick as possible. Or maybe not as quick as possible. Travis, he holds on. Thank the Lord that he held on to that football. Good job, Trav. Because I did not get it out as quick as I wanted to. But thankfully, he held on, and we moved forward. Hand off to Genty. He's got his X Factor activated, which I think it's first one free. I'm pretty sure. Are we thinking Miguel Perez here? Does he run past everybody? Miguel Perez, do you have what it takes? I think I got to hit him. Miguel Perez, he has a shot. Miguel Perez got it. It was not the greatest ball from Enriquez. He got hit on the throw, but it did not matter to Miguel Perez. It was good enough. The ball was good enough, certainly. Certainly. Oh, Trav. Travy boy. Back of the end zone. Touchdown number 2 for Travis Hunter today. Let's go. And he gave somebody in the crowd a souvenir. Good job, Trav. That was a great ball from Enriquez. 2 really good balls. I mean, the first one could have been better, obviously, because if he didn't get hit, it would have been a pretty accurate ball, but still got there. It wasn't wobbly or anything. And then that one was good. They pressed up on Travis Hunter. Should not have done that. And the safety did not help over the top, which he needs to do. And we will lead 14-0, and we get the football. Start the second half, which is nice. It may not think it like that because Jordan Love threw a pick in the first drive, which gave us the ball and scored pretty quickly. But we do get the football to start the second half. That'll be nice to do a double dip and really open this game up. Oh, that's another pick. Kyle Widmer, he snagged it. Jordan Love, what happened? What are you doing? Jordan Love is selling this game. He overthrew his receiver horribly on that play. I mean, it couldn't have been a more terrible overthrow. And look at my dog, Ashton Genty. That's my dog right there. That's my dog. 36 seconds. Hand this ball to Genty one more time, and then maybe we force feed Travis Hunter a ball. Let's run some hurry up. I'm just glad Widmer actually caught it. Sometimes they drop those. I don't really like any of these plays. I'm going to go back to the run. Handoff, Genty, and he will get hit hard. I'll call my second time out there. 19 seconds left. Let's go with the Z or the Y stick, not the Z stick, the Y stick. Wait, what is this? This is not the play I called. The heck? I could have sworn I pressed. Whatever. Handoff Genty, and Genty is in. Touchdown, Ashton Genty. I could have sworn I pressed Y stick, but apparently I pressed some RPO play. And just like that, we will make it 21-0. I can't believe Jordan Love gave us the ball one more time before half. What are you doing, Jordan? You can't afford that. What a terrible overthrow. What a terrible overthrow. That's 2 picks for Jordan Love today. His touchdown to interception ratio is looking worse and worse by the second. I wouldn't even be surprised if the Packers bench him. And with 13 seconds left, what are they even going to do? I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have kneeled it, but they will call some sort of play. I'm assuming it's a run to Townsend or with Townsend. And that's exactly what it will be, but Carlos Crisp completely eats that up in the backfield. No chance for Townsend to escape, and that will be the half. That will be the half. We will go to the half up 21-0. We'll get the football to start the second half. This game has gone unbelievably well. It's basically been perfect. We have not looked like... We've looked like world beaters, basically. We have not looked at all like we were in trouble. And the Packers have been in trouble the whole day. Jordan Love has not been good. Oh, God, this is a rough matchup. Dolphins are 8 wins. Broncos are not at 8 wins. Oh, but a good throw. Ooh. And the Broncos will steal a victory over the playoff-bound Dolphins, or at least the playoff-hopeful Miami Dolphins. That was a good throw. Back shoulder, pretty good stuff. Carolina not having a great year. Falcons having a very good year. It's a Bryce Young highlight, wide open. The Tet offensive scores the touchdown. 14-10 at halftime. Are we going to be seeing? Is this upset weekend? We might be seeing a couple upsets here. 2 really bad. The Bills and the Chiefs are both 4-7. Really? Man, we are deep into a franchise if these 2 teams are bad. I mean, Mahomes is getting older. Nice spin move. 9-7. A Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes football game is 9-7 at halftime. All right. All right, Patriots. No, Patriots! They're losing 14-0. Why? Why, cruel world? That's a wobbler. But that was the pick. No wonder it was so bad. It was a wobbler. It was a wounded duck. And Jahad Campbell just went up there and said, "That's mine. Thank you. I'll be taking that one." I think that's the record right there, is why they're showing it. I can't believe Ashton Jeanty has himself the all-time single-season rushing touchdown record. Congratulations to him. He's going to be getting the game ball. Just a fantastic player. Simply phenomenal. And speaking of simply phenomenal, this team is simply phenomenal. We will start the second half with the football. If we go up 35-0, because I'm presuming we're going to go up 28-0. So if we go up 35-0, then obviously I will skip to the end of the game like I normally do. This is just getting a little embarrassing for your Green Bay Packers if you're a fan of the Green Bay Packers. Let's send Travis Hunter on a post route because I'm looking at Shaq Langford, and I think Shaq might have this. The ball's not there, but it's there! The ball got there! Is it pass interference? Or is it offensive pass interference? It is defensive pass interference. I'm going to decline the penalty because I want Shaq Langford to have the yards. We didn't need the penalty. It's not like we got super benefited from the pass interference call. And it wasn't really even that good a pass. I feel like, if anything, I had pass interference because I feel like Langford pushed off, but they didn't call it. They called it on the Green Bay Packer corner, whoever it is. I'm thinking Miguel Perez has somebody open here. And he does. Miguel Perez down the sidelines. He spun off a tackle, stayed on his feet, but got pushed out of bounds. Miguel Perez made 2 big catches today. But this is all leading to getting into end zone or red zone range to just dump it off to Travis Hunter and score another touchdown with him. Genty's over 100 yards. Good for him. Let's go with not the read option. That was the wrong play. Let's go with, where's Hunter at? Hunter's on the other side. I don't really like anything that involves Hunter on this route, so let's go with just a run with Jeanty. And Ashton Jeanty was a good call because he gets the first down. Good job, Ashton. 14 carries, 110 yards, a touchdown, and the record in this game. Because he's a freak. Super freaky. Hunter's running a route that I don't necessarily like for this close to the end zone. Change to a slant route. And then I should have thrown it to him. He was open. Throw it away. I just had to throw it to, I panicked. I mean, I had a Gambler. I don't have it anymore. I had Gambler activated. I should have thrown it because it's not like I would have thrown a pick. Can't throw a pick with Gambler activated. So I should have just thrown it. I don't know what I was thinking. But he catches that one, so it doesn't matter. Travis Hunter scored his 3rd receiving touchdown of the day. Posing for the camera. And our boy Travis, I mean, if he wants the record, we're giving him the best shot he's going to have. He's got to be up around 14 or 15, I think, at this point. I'm not sure exactly where he started the episode at. we'll take a look at before we jump into the Raider game. 28-0, we are walking right over the Green Bay Packers. They stood really no chance in this game. It was downhill from the beginning. Jordan Love threw that pick on the first drive, and the Packers never had a chance. Although, to be fair, they did move the football into the red zone on that second drive. They looked a little bit threatening, but they never really were able to capitalize. They were never able to capitalize. That's got to be stopped in the backfield, and it is. Cole Bishop blows that up. Townsend going nowhere. That'll be a loss of 3 on the play. Come on, don't let him get there. That's another overthrow. I was hoping that we'd get that pick. That would have been nice. Another interception, but unfortunately nobody could read it. 3rd and long for Green Bay. Can we get to him? Yes, we can. Almost. Ah, it's another overthrow. 4th and 13. They will punt that back to us, and we will go down and score again like we always do. Did I say? Wait. It says Patrick Mahomes had 34 rushes for 100. Wait, what? I'm not reading that right. That stat said that he had 34 rushes in the game. God, that's such a sexy number for Genty, and it's gonna go up. That was what he had coming into the day. It's gonna go up even more with what he's done today so far. 2,000 yards. Genty, or not Genty. Judkins is his name. I completely forgot. Quinshon Judkins had 1,900 yards a couple of seasons ago. I think that was that season 1, season 2? It was one of the early seasons. I think it was season 2. I don't remember. But it was one of the early seasons where he had 1,900 yards. He had a really good year that year. That is a pick. Yep. That's a pick 6. Oh. Why do I do this to myself? See, this is why the touchdown to interception ratio is not very good. Because I do stupid stuff like that. God. That raises my blood pressure when I do stuff like that, man. It's just stupid stuff like that just kills myself. I hate it. I hate when I do that. And it's totally avoidable. I don't have to throw those passes, but for some reason my brain just can't. I can't pass up an opportunity to do something stupid. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about my brain, but it won't let me. I thought we were about to have the Packers get right back in this game. My brain won't let me play the smart decision. It makes me do stupid things. I don't want to throw that ball. I don't know why I threw it. That's interception 11 times out of 7. That's how much it's an interception. And yet I threw it again, knowing it was going to be an interception. And I was right. It was an interception. And it was a pick 6. Packers are in this game. I'm still going to cut to the end of the game if we score this touchdown to make it 35, because they're not going to win the game. Let's be real. But I'm so annoyed that I threw that pick. That's so frustrating. Stupid interceptions like that are why I have 9 interceptions in the season and not like 3 or 2. Stupid. But that's what you get when you watch the World of Juice channel. You get stupid passes like that. I mean, we got to bomb this to Travis. It's over the top, but he dropped it, Travy boy. Should I have went secure catch? I went with the run after the catch, the rat catch, because I thought that he had enough space to catch it and keep running for a touchdown. Apparently he did not. But somebody that does is Ashton Genty. 18 for 160. He's really making sure that nobody's going to ever break the record he sets. And remember, he's still got like 5 games left. He's going to get close to 2,500 yards, I would think. I could bench him, but why would I do that? That'd be a detriment to our team. Although we do have Devon Achane. It's not like we have a bad running back behind him. Shaq Langford will catch that pass for the first down. Good job, Shaq. Maybe his first catch of the day. All right, this time I finally picked the right play. The Y stick. Can we get Travis Hunter as 4th? I'm going to try it. Trav! Overthrow. He was stuck on the corner the whole time. He never got free off of his route. I couldn't see that far to the left. I thought he was open by then. That's okay, because he's open now. Travis Hunter with number 4. That's a super late hit. Where's the flag? Throw the flag, ref. Flag. That was an unbelievably late hit. But it's another touchdown. It's a 35-7 lead. I still hate that it's 7 points for the Packers, but it is what it is. I will see you at the end of the game. So I want to bring you back in for an unbelievable buzzer beater touchdown that I just threw. Here's the highlight right here. I mean, just he broke through between the two safeties. Travis Hunter catches it, gets both feet down. Triple zeros on the clock. Cleveland will win the football game, and that is 4, I think. Or is it 5? Have I thrown all the passing touchdowns to Travis Hunter today? I don't know. But a 41-13 victory over the Green Bay Packers. Yes, they did get a garbage time touchdown, but I did block the extra point with Matt Marshall, so that's pretty sick. But a big-time victory and a huge game for Travis Hunter. A huge game. How many touchdowns did he officially end up with? I don't remember if I threw all of them to him. He ends up with all 5 touchdowns, 100 yards even, and 5 touchdowns. So I did throw all 5 touchdowns to him. I wasn't sure. I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. That is a massive, massive game for not only Enriquez, but for Genty for getting the record and for Travis Hunter. So all in all, W of a game. So that is the Week 13 game against Green Bay. Let's advance to the Vegas game and also take a look at Travis Hunter's season stats to see where he matches up with Randy Moss. So we play them on Monday Night Primetime in Vegas. They are 7-5, but let's take a look. So Genty now has the record fully and 30 rushing touchdowns, which is kind of crazy. So the NFL record book, Genty now captures both of them. It's a beautiful sight. Beautiful sight. 23 receiving touchdowns. 23 is what we need to get. Where is Travis Hunter? He is at 16. It is legitimately possible. Because of that 5 touchdown game he just got, it is legitimately possible that we get another record this season. Travis Hunter could break the record for most touchdowns in a season. It's very, very possible. So we got to keep giving him touchdowns. He's at 16 now. If we can get him 2 or 3 more, then he's right on track to break it by the end of the season. And remember, we got to do it by week 17, not by week 18, so that nobody can ever say that he did it with the extended schedule with an extra game. No, we do it within 17 games, so they can't even use that argument. We still got 4 more games to go if we want to get to week 17, including the week 17 game, obviously. So let's give him some more touchdowns here against Vegas. If we can have another 2 or 3 touchdown performance, I'll be happy with that. We're going to keep forcing him the football. We'll probably stay away from I don't know if I want to stay away from Genty too much, but I don't know. It's going to be more of a Travis Hunter-centered episode, basically. Even though Genty did get the record, we're still going to be focusing a little bit more on Hunter. So we're going to go into Monday Night Primetime, focus on Travis, and see if we can get him a couple more touchdowns to get his lead, or get the lead a little bit shorter, so that maybe by next episode, he could break it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason.
We are in Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders. And this is interesting for multiple reasons. The one I talked about earlier, with it being a young quarterback in Roger D'Imperio, which I'm sure they're going to show right here. And here he comes out onto the field. 2,500 yards, 14 touchdowns, 8 picks. Not a great year from the young man, but he's young. He's got time to grow. He's also on not a team that's not like that good. They're fine. They're not that good. But it's also important because look at that man in the backfield right there, right next to my camera, right over there. He is Quinshawn Judkins, the man that we sent to Vegas to get Ashton Genty, along with other things. But the main piece, obviously, was a swap Genty for Judkins, or Judkins for Genty. And so this is kind of a revenge game for him, if you want to think about it. Like, that's also a revenge game for Genty. First time he's been back in Vegas since he got traded here, so it's also significant for that. I don't know why I didn't think about that first instead of thinking about D'Imperio as he scrambles for the first down right there. He could be a problem. He is pretty athletic. We profiled him in the draft. He is a decent athlete. I wouldn't say he's like a track star by any means, but he can move. He's more athletic on the football field than you would think. He can get the job done if he needs to, basically, is what I would say. Like, if he's in the pocket and he needs to escape, he's more than likely going to be able to. He's got that Patrick Mahomes style ability, where Mahomes, obviously, you wouldn't think of him as a fast guy, but he's decisively quick. Deceptively quick is probably the better word. He's deceptively quick. He can scramble and get yards when he needs to, when people are rushing after him. And here is the guy that we let go to Vegas. We traded him away, and he's looking to make an impact. He wants to show us that we made the wrong choice, that we should have chose him over Ashton Genty. The only problem was we couldn't sign him. That was the whole reason we got rid of him in the first place. He needed a new contract. We couldn't pay it. Same thing with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett we couldn't pay. And he was also super expensive. Are the Raiders actually going to put up points unlike the Packers? They're going to put up a fight? It would be interesting to actually have a game instead of just killing teams every week like we have been doing the whole season. We're just so much better than everybody else. It's hard not to kill people. God, clip that. It's hard not to kill people. Hopefully I don't get framed for anything. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you got to sack the Imperial. He ran right into you. And Palumbo will not let that opportunity go. He will sack the quarterback, and it ends up being a field goal attempt for Vegas. It looked like they were going to get more than that, but luckily for us, it is just a field goal, and they will drill it. So it's 3-0 Vegas, which is better than the Green Bay Packers did. It's better than the Green Bay Packers, so good for them. But they haven't seen our offense yet. They don't know the firepower that we possess. And that firepower starts with the main man himself, the main man, the captain, King Julian, defending league MVP. And maybe if we put up enough touchdowns, we might be able to salvage a back-to-back for him. I don't know if those interception numbers are too high. We might be able to steal a second MVP if we're able to get the touchdown numbers high enough. And the yard numbers high enough. We'll see. Maybe they'll give it to Genty, the way that he's been running. Or maybe they'll give it to the man that we're going to be targeting right here. Well, probably not. Doesn't look like he's going to be very open. I'm going to go to Schultz quickly. Schultz is open, first down. We'll take that easy one. And then we'll go with just the inside zone. Just a regular, old-fashioned inside zone, and then switch it to a vertical route. And then I'm actually going to have Perez go on the post to try to drag that safety with him. He didn't, so I'm going to choose Miguel Perez, and Miguel Perez is wide open. If that safety would have just made the decision to go for him, I would have thrown it to Hunter, so he would have lost either way, really. Good throw from Julian, and that one will be a big-time first down. We'll hand this ball to Genty as the quarter is about to end. It's going to be a touchdown for Ashton Genty. I could stop at the 1 and give it to Hunter, but I'm not going to deny Ashton Genty a touchdown against his former team. If this was any other team, maybe I would have stopped at the 1 or stopped just short of the goal line. But against his former team in their building, I'm not going to deny my man a touchdown. What are we talking about here? He's got to get those bragging rights over Quinshawn. Cleveland leads 7-3. Very easy, very simple. No surprise that we're up 7-3 already. As always, I wish they didn't have any points, but it's not the way the cookie crumbles all the time. Sometimes that cookie be crumbling pretty crazy. You ever get those cookies that are like super dry? They look good on like just like from first glance, but then you actually like touch it and it's sand. It just crumbles. Like those are the worst cookies. I don't know if I'm a fan. I'm very particular with my cookie. I'm not usually particular on a lot of things. I'm kind of an easygoing type of guy. But with a cookie, I like to have. I'm more of a soft and chewy kind of guy than more of a crunchy cookie kind of guy, like Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy, the original, is more of a harder cookie, you got to dip in some milk or something, or do something to soften it up a little bit. It's still good on its own, like by itself, naturally. But I'm more of a and Chips Ahoy does make a chewy version, which I've had before. I'm not actually surprised that I'm not a big fan of it. I think it has a different taste. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the harder cookies, the ones that like are almost cracker, like you snap it and it's like a cracker type of snap. I'm more of a fan of the soft, chocolatey, just chewy, delicious cookies. Those are the good stuff right there. Especially if they got the big chocolate chunks. I'm a chocolate chip guy, but when there's a cookie with a chocolate chunk, I'm probably gonna choose that because chocolate chunk is just so much better. Especially when you get the actual chocolate chunks that you chop up. Actually, the MVP voting has Genty. Off topic for a second. I say off topic, back on topic. Genty's actually leading the MVP voting right now, so that's cool. Back off topic, talking about cookies again, because I want to keep talking about cookies. If you get the bars of chocolate and then you slice or chop that up into little crumbs and little pieces, then you get like the different sizes of the shavings of the cookie, and then you put that in the batter. And then you get like in each cookie has different proportions of the chocolate, and it makes it so much better because one bite could be like, oh, I got a little bit of chocolate here, but then the next bite you get a huge chunk, and it's just like, oh, it's so good. Those are the best types of cookies in my opinion. I love the soft and the chewy, and I think my number one is a chocolate chip. I'd have to say, although oatmeal raisin, I'm a sneaky oatmeal raisin kind of guy. I know a lot of people might not like oatmeal raisin, but you get a nice, soft oatmeal raisin cookie, maybe a little bit warm, put it in the microwave for like 5 or 10 seconds. That's good stuff, too. Sugar cookies are good. I'm not a big snickerdoodle guy. They're okay. I've had them plenty of times, but I don't know. I don't think they'd make... I don't think if like I had a tray of cookies on the table, I don't think I would pick a snickerdoodle first. Like, that would be my... If I saw all the cookies there, I don't know if I would pick that first. What other cookie? What other cookie do I like? I like all kinds of cookies, really. Cookies are just great in general. Oreo cookie. Love an Oreo cookie. There's Travis Hunter getting another touchdown, so that's good. Oreo cookies are great, especially the double stuff. I think... Is this a hot take to say that double stuff could be a little overrated? It might be a little bit of a hot take. I don't know if I should say that. Because double... Now, I mean, like the mega stuff and the most stuff. Did you guys ever see... I don't know how long they ran this. There was a mega stuffed Oreo where it was like 80% cream, 20% cookie. The ratio was unbelievable. It was basically like you took these little tiny cookie wafers and you put them on this big stack of cream. It was unbelievable. It was like an ice cream sandwich, just obviously Oreo form. It was unbelievable. But they didn't run it very long. I don't even know if I ever tried it. It might have been just a very limited time thing in select markets. I saw a promotional thing for it. They were crazy, but obviously you got the mega stuff and double stuff. Those are good. I love a double stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love a double stuff and a mega stuff. But you can't beat a traditional regular Oreo cookie. Put it in some nice cold milk. Get it about halfway dunked. Just enough to get it a little bit soggy. Don't cover your finger. You don't want to dunk it too much where your finger gets all coated in the milk. Because then you're just making a mess at that point. But then usually you just go one bite. I mean, you could bite it in half, but then you're making a mess again. And we're trying to limit the amount of mess that you make, the amount of crumbs that you're getting. So you probably just chuck that whole thing in your mouth once you dunk it in the milk. Ooh, Quinshon, he did that a bunch when he was playing for us. Is there any other type of dunking cookie? I mean, you got like Dunkaroos, but that's not dunking in milk. You're dunking that in like the icing or whatever, the cream that they give you. Are Dunkaroos even a thing anymore? I know they used to be, obviously. Do they still sell Dunkaroos? I don't even know. I don't think I ever had Dunkaroos. I might have had them once. I feel like they came in... Did they ever come in like a Lunchable at some point? I don't know. I used to eat a lot of Lunchables back in the day. Did I ever have I feel like I've had Dunkaroos once. They weren't really a thing in my area, really. Ooh, that's a big overthrow by D'Imperio. I did see, speaking of Chips Ahoy, we were talking about Chips Ahoy earlier. I did see recently at the grocery store, Chips Ahoy has like a chewy chocolate fudge type of cookie that's like all chocolate, and then it's got like chocolate fudge inside of it. So when you bite into it, it's like a fudge inside of it. I haven't had it yet, but it looks pretty good on the packaging. Which obviously it's gonna look pretty good on the packaging because they want you to buy it, but it looks decent. I bet it tastes pretty good. I just like cookies. I just like cookies. I also make a pretty mean chocolate chip cookie, homemade. Pretty good. I mean, I did go to culinary school. I probably should be able to make a pretty good chocolate chip cookie. And now I'm on the internet talking about cookies while playing a game of Madden. Look where I came from, ma. Look what I'm doing now. Talking about chocolate chip cookies on the internet. I've made it. And speaking of made it, the Raiders might have made it into the end zone here. They're getting close. Chris Olave gets the ball right to the 22-yard line. They've got limited amount of time here. One timeout remaining. D'Imperio finds his man. It's Olave again. I thought he fumbled that for a second. It looked like he did, but he was just reaching the ball out. They use their final timeout. If we can keep this ball from going incomplete or him throwing it away, we might be able to make sure they don't get a field goal off. That could be devastating for the Raiders here. This is very risky. He's probably just going to throw it away. Yep, he's going to throw it away. I knew they always do that, man. They always just throw it away. But he's going to go for it again. Oh, my God, the Raiders. Dave Canales is very aggressive right now. He is risking it all to try to see if they can get back in this game. And that's a sack. That's the end of the half. That's why you don't play the risky game, because the young rookie quarterback didn't know the pressure. And they're not going to have time to spike it. It is over. Half is over. Sorry, Vegas. You shouldn't have went for you went for it one too many. Did I skip the halftime? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They went for it one too many times. They should have just taken the points with 7 seconds left. You got a young rookie quarterback. You got to know your limits with him. That's a bad mistake from Vegas, because they could have had 6 points on the board, but unfortunately for them, they do not. How do we feel about Miguel Perez here? Do we think Miguel Perez has a bunch of room? No, he doesn't. Darn it. But I got a ton of time here. I'm waiting for somebody to get open. I see something. I'm going to go for it. Travis Hunter's right there. He holds on. I had way too much time there. I'm not used to having that much time. Hunter comes down with the catch. Let's give this ball to Genty again, and he's got a ton of room. Does he have a touchdown? He does. You know what? I'm going down to the 3 because we want to pad the stats of our main man, Travis. Travie boy, what do you got for me? Touchdown? Yes, sir. Travis Hunter touchdown. That's number 2 for him. So that means he's got 18 touchdowns on the season. He is so close. He's, 5 away? And he's got 4 games to do it? I think we can do it. I think we can. Him having that 5-touchdown game against the Packers gave him this opportunity, because if he didn't have that, it'd be a lot more of a stressful endeavor trying to get him this record. But because of that huge performance in game 1 against the Packers, and now having 2 touchdowns today, he's so close. It could happen. It really could happen. And it might happen next episode. So be on the lookout for that. D'Imperio, interception? Interception? Yes, it is! It's the rookie! Jason Edmonds with the pick off the deflection, and D'Imperio coming off of the sack at the end of the half, not getting points, and then throwing the pick on the first play of the second half. I mean, that's just a brutal stretch of plays for a young quarterback. And Genty's able to get the first down right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 7 carries, 109 yards. He is just... He's stretching that lead or that record so far that nobody's ever going to even sniff it. Nobody's even going to come close to the record that Genty's going to set right here. And he slips that tackle as well. He almost broke 3 tackles in a row to get the touchdown. That would have been so impressive if he would have been able to do that. And now Achane will come in to try to punch this in. He will not get through the middle. I thought I could squeeze through. I thought if I got a little skinny, I might be able to squeeze through there, but I could not do it. But this opens up a possibility for Travis Hunter to score a touchdown. We're going to hit him, and Travis will have the first. Yes, he will have the first. And then I'm going to go with, let's just call Travis's number here. We're going to call a shallow cross. I've got Gambler activated. I know it's Gambit, but I got Gambler activated. So I can't throw a pick. Hunter wide open. That's number 3. That is 19 touchdowns on the season. He is 4 away from the record. Tying the record, at least. And that is a field goal or an extra point. Good. 28-3. If we go up 35-3, I will end the clip and cut to the end of the game. And judging by the way that D'Ampere has played the last couple times we've seen him, that might happen. It's a rough couple of plays for the young quarterback. Big hit stick? Kind of. Edmonds has got X Factor activated, so that's cool. I think it's got universal coverage, I think is his. He should probably have hit stick or some sort of hit stick ability because he's got a lot of hit power. Genty goes nowhere. He gains nothing. He has a gain of 0 on that run. Come on, D'Imperio. You looked pretty impressive in that first quarter. But then we started to figure out, I think. Started to figure you out a little bit, and now you're struggling. It's a 3rd and 10. 3rd down. D'Imperio's got a ton of time, and he's got a man open. It's going to be dropped at the last second. I hit him so hard. Wait, what's... Oh. I didn't even see the flag. I'm going to decline it in 4th and 10. They're going to put me the football back, but I thought he was going to catch it. Actually, first I thought it was an overthrow. Then I thought it was a catch, and then I stuck him, hit him hard, and he drops it. That was huge. And then it didn't even matter because I got the hold, but I still declined the penalty because we got the thing anyway. So now we go back on offense. We will score one more time, and then I will end the highlights for you, and we will catch at the end of the game. We've got 2 X Factors activated. Who's our 3rd X Factor? Oh, it's Travis Hunter, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Who's our 3rd? Oh, it's, is it Christian Dickinson? Is he our X Factor on offense? It can't be. Who's our 3rd X Factor? I don't know. Genty going nowhere on that one. He got a yard. Play action cross. I don't know if I like play action on this. Let me just go straight up verticals and then send Miguel Perez on the post to try to get that safety to bite. If he doesn't, we'll... Oh, actually, Tyler Warren's wide open. I was going to wait for Perez like I did earlier, but when you got a guy wide open like that, you got to take that opportunity. They're going to press up on Travis. Why do you press up on Travis Hunter when you know you get beat by him every time? Travis Hunter, no, that ball guy got hit, but it's still going to get there. A 3rd touchdown for Travis. That's 20 on the day. Or on the 20 on the day. God, that'd be amazing. 20 on the season. Enriquez got hit, but he still got it away. I don't know how King Julian did that. That was crazy. Another huge performance for Travis Hunter. He just strong-armed that ball. And Travis Hunter continues to inch ever so close to the record. Another big touchdown catch for him. He's at 20 touchdowns. He is 3 away from the tie, 4 away from the record, from breaking it. And that, my friends, is the end of these highlights. I will see you at the end of the game. That is the game. We killed the Vegas Raiders 42-3. Travis Hunter has another huge game. Enriquez has another huge game. Ashton Genty has another huge game. Officially, Genty has 200 yards. And another 100-yard even day. I'm not even trying to get him 100 yards even. It just kind of happens. And more touchdowns. 4 more touchdowns added to his resume. He is getting so close. I'm telling you, next episode it's going to happen. Next episode he will break the passing touchdown, or no, the receiving touchdown record. It will happen in the next episode against whoever we play. The Niners or the Ravens. Probably the Niners? I don't know. He's only 3 away, I think, right, from tying. Niners are not that great. They're 6-win team. If we go to the records, or if we go to the stats, we know what it is. It's 23. If we go to the stats, he's got 20 touchdowns. He is so close. He is 3 away from tying Randy Moss. He is 4 away from breaking the record. That episode, or that possibility happens in the next episode, most likely. If you enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share for more. Join the Juice Club. We also broke a record today. Ash Genti is now the all-time leading rusher in a single season with over 2,000 yards, and he just keeps going even further on now. So, history has been made here in Cleveland. If you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.